Greetings and welcome to the first video in WordPress training for Bruce City Marketing. This is a demo site where we are just going to take you through some of the very basics of editing your website and making sure that you're able to change text and just get a little bit of more familiarity with how our sites are built in general. This is just a demo site. It's for a taxi service that we imported. You can see a lot of different elements on the screen and things like that. A lot of text that when you have your site built out, you may want to edit at some point, and we're just going to kind of take you through the process of changing some of that. So all of the pages on your site are going to be under the Pages menu. And when you click on that, it's going to expand a list. You'll see as I'm hovering over things here, there'll be a number of options here to edit the various pages of your site. We're just going to go ahead and edit the home page just to take a look at the Avada builder, which is the name of the theme set we use and how things are kind of set. You can see that you can expand and collapse these areas. The whole interface is drag and drop. You can move things around that way. There's also columnization where you can change the width of things as needed. But there's a few random elements that we use fairly frequently. One of these is the title element, which is used right here. You'll see that the verbiage corresponds with at the top of the page here. Essentially, what you'll do is go in here and change the text to whatever you want to edit it to on your site that will look fairly similar to this. Also, under each one of these elements, there is a design tab, which lets you change the heading. You can hard code the font size in and do a couple other things in here. I'm not going to spend too much time on the settings since we're largely going to be doing that for you, but the options are there if you want to change a font color or anything of that nature. Whenever you are making an update to the pages on the site, there is a double save. So you'll want to save it and then make sure that you update it, which is the same as this blue update button that shows up on the bottom as you scroll down. In addition to the title element, there are normal text elements. You can expand the toolbar to get some extra options here. Works very similarly to Microsoft Word. You can change alignments, whatever you need to do. You can change the heading style, all kinds of things that you're probably pretty familiar with in working with normal word processor programs. And we'll just save that. The main thing I just kind of wanted to focus on here is just kind of how everything works. The very basics. We will be sending out a list of kind of more granular pieces on the different aspects of the build. If you go to add a specific element, there are a lot of different choices in here. We use the text block a lot. We use the title a lot. There's some other options in here that Avada actually documents pretty well on their own, and we'll send out a link so that you have access to all of that. But this is essentially the end of the brief overview, just so you can kind of see how things work, how things flow on the pages. And I'll see you in the next video.